Over the next few minutes, I'll show you the different ways you can download and disaggregate our materials. Once I've opened up this unit, you'll see that I've got two options. I can either run the unit online or I can download it. So we're going to download it. Okay, so I click Run, Run again, and now I've got an unzip option. So I need to browse to a folder that I've just made. So I've made an NGfL folder, and then I've made a DOOR folder for the work to go into. And I click Unzip. My files have unzipped successfully. So now if I go to my folder and have a look at the files, you'll see that there's lots of them, but you need to look for one that says Main Menu or Index. Okay, so now you can see that I've got the whole of the unit. It's sitting inside the shell, and I've got all 5 of the activities, the song and the 4 activities. Now you might not want all of it. You might have downloaded it because you only want the song or you only want the maths activities within it. So if you look at all of the different files, they're all there separately. That bar at the top, if you just click Allow Block Content and Yes, it will open up the unit. So there I've just got the song, and it will just play without being in the shell. So I could sit that with lots of other little Welsh songs that I've got. Or if I wanted the maths activities, I can open the maths activity in the same way, and then I can use the activity. It will function without sitting inside the shell. This next activity is slightly different. Again, you need to open the resource, but here this time you'll see that I can run the resource online. I can download the whole zipped activity, or I can download separate units. So we're going to start with downloading the whole zipped activity. So you click Save, and then you need to browse to your folder again. So we're going to look for our NGfL folder, and then we're going to stick it in the Science folder, and then I click Save. Okay, and now if I go back to my Science folder, I'll see that it's in there, but it's zipped up. So now I need to right click and click Extract All. And you need to check that it's going to the right place. If it's not, then you click Browse and you find the folder again. Now you might need to tick this little box that says that there's conflicts. Just tick Yes and carry on. Okay, so all my files are unzipped, and now I'm going to look at what I've got. You'll see that we've got a Mac version and a Windows version. I've got the Windows version, and I'm going to go to the index. And you'll see that it's opened up the whole of the units. So I've got each activity sitting within a shell, but I might just want activity 3. I might not have wanted all of it. So if we go back and just go to unit 3, click Save, save again, and then go back to my Science folder, navigate back to the original folder, and then I need to do the same again. I need to extract the files. Tick that little box, tick Yes, and there we go. So now when I open this unit, all I'm going to get is that little video and nothing else. So if I wanted to put that into another resource, I could. This next resource is slightly different. You download it straight from the interim screen. So I click on Run, and it will take a while to download depending on your broadband speed, so you might want to go make a cup of tea. I'm going to flip right to the end, and then so when you get to the end you click Run, and then just keep clicking Next. It's going to go into your program files, that's fine, so click Next again, and just keep clicking until you finish. Okay, so it's going to download the whole thing to your machine so you can run it on your machine, and you'll end up with a little icon on your desktop like this. Okay, so if I click on that, it will open the resource. I can choose to open it in Welsh or in English, and the resource will look like this. So again, I've got the tabs that I can run through, and the whole activity will run normally. At the top I've got notes, so I can open my teacher notes, and they're PDFs, so I could print them out or I can save them. And I've also got sound files. Now I could run the sound files without going into the activity. I can just run the sound files from here. And you've also got the transcripts of those sound files. So again, I could print them out, I could save them, and you can see that there's quite a lot of work there. This last unit is our bucket approach. You can download the whole unit from there, or if you open the resource up, you can see that we've got teacher notes, we've got presentations, we've got video clips, animations, worksheets, exemplar data and revision questions. So you might decide that all you want is just that radiation video. So I right click, save target as, navigate to my NGfL folder, click on science. Now I might want to make a new science folder for GCSE. Click open, click save, and then if I navigate back to my folder, I can see that I've just got that one video and nothing else. Now if you do want to download the entire resource, if I go back, click on the download button, click run, run again, and now you've got to unzip, so browse to your NGfL folder, and my science and my GCSE, click OK, and then click unzip. And you'll see that when I go back to my folder, all of the resources are in there. And finally, if you come across a resource that hasn't got a download button, click on the feedback button on the interim page, give us your name, give us your email and your school, and simply in the comments box tell us that you need us to supply you with a download button for that resource.